SHA CARRI and Coleman, love in peril? The shocking twist after the World Championships. When love meets the finish line. In the world of track and field, split seconds define greatness. One false step can cost a medal, a championship, even a legacy. But what happens when the fiercest battles aren't just on the track, when love, loyalty, and ambition collide under the glare of the stadium lights? That's the storm now swirling around two of America's brightest sprinting stars, Sha'Carri Richardson and Christian Coleman. They've shared podiums, moments of victory, and whispers of romance that fueled tabloids. Yet after the World Championships in Tokyo 2025, speculation erupted. Was their bond unraveling? This is the story of love under pressure, of two sprinters running against time, trust, and the unforgiving pace of fame. Sparks in the starting blocks. Sha'Carri Richardson and Christian Coleman were never supposed to cross paths romantically, not according to their coaches, not according to fans. One was flamboyant, unapologetically bold, with neon hair and defiant words that shook interviews. The other, disciplined, reserved, analytical, with eyes always on the clock. But opposites attract. It started with training camps, shared drills, relay practices, late-night conversations about the sacrifices of sprinting. Teammates noticed the smiles, the lingering glances. Soon, rumors became reality. Richardson and Coleman weren't just teammates. They were something more. The track had found its power couple. The championship glow. When Sha'Carri stormed to 100-meter gold in Tokyo, the cameras zoomed in not just on her victory lap but on Coleman in the stands, clapping with a smile few had seen before. When Coleman clawed back his dominance in the 100m men's final, Sha'Carri was the first to embrace him. The photos went viral. Headlines screamed, "America's fastest love story. Track's golden duo." Fans adored it. Sponsors saw dollar signs. For once, sprinting had its own power romance, a duo to rival tennis Agassi and Graf. But beneath the golden glow, cracks were forming. Shadows behind the glory. Every love story in sports carries its shadows. For Richardson and Coleman, it was the pressure of constant eyes. Sha'Carri thrived on spotlight, her hair, her nails, her quotes all fueled headlines. Coleman, however, was wired differently. Reserved by nature, he found the circus exhausting. What made them magnetic on the track threatened to pull them apart off it. Then came whispers about disagreements, about jealousy over sponsorship deals, about who was carrying American sprinting's legacy. Some said Coleman felt overshadowed by Sha'Carri's global star power. Others claimed Richardson resented the unspoken pressure to tone down for the sake of their image as a couple. The Tokyo victories papered over the tension. But the World Championships were only the beginning. The twist. The shocking twist came weeks after the championships, when reports surfaced of an argument caught on camera at a private team gathering. Witnesses described raised voices, accusations of betrayal, and Sha'Carri storming out. No one knows the exact words exchanged. Some said it was about career priorities. Coleman allegedly wanted a quieter, more private path, while Sha'Carri pushed for global stardom. Others whispered about a third party, a mysterious presence that fueled jealousy. Social media exploded with speculation. Did Sha'Carri and Coleman split? Love on the rocks, America's sprint royalty in crisis. Fans picked sides, hashtags trended, and the couple's every move was dissected like a slow-motion replay of a sprint. Life in the public eye. For Sha'Carri, the public eye was oxygen. She posted cryptic Instagram stories, roses, broken hearts, fiery captions like "not everything that shines is gold." Coleman, meanwhile, stayed silent, fueling the mystery. Sponsors leaned in, knowing controversy sells. Journalists dug deeper, tracing timelines, analyzing body language at press conferences. But behind the noise, two young athletes faced the hardest race of all, the one for trust, balance, and survival of love under pressure. Friends, foes, and the relay effect. In track, the 4x100-meter relay often reflects the state of team chemistry. At practice, teammates noticed the tension. Baton handoffs between Sha'Carri and Coleman, once effortless, grew stiff. Teammates whispered. Coaches intervened. Some friends sided with Sha'Carri, arguing Coleman was too rigid, too unwilling to adapt to her soaring fame. Others defended Coleman, claiming SHA CARRI's flamboyance risked overshadowing his legacy. The divide extended beyond the couple. It began affecting the very fabric of Team USA. The media frenzy. If love was in peril, the media made sure the world knew. Tabloids splashed headlines. Track's golden couple at breaking point. SHA CARRI spotted without Coleman. Sports networks debated whether romance was a distraction. Analysts questioned if their personal turmoil would hurt America's medal hopes at future events. Every glance, every unfollow on social media, every missed dinner became a headline. SHA CARRI's voice. True to form, SHA CARRI eventually spoke out not in interviews, but through her trademark candor online. I'm human before I'm an athlete. Love is beautiful, but love is also hard when the world's always watching. Sometimes the race isn't just 100 meters, it's figuring out who's really running with you. The post went viral. Fans read it as confirmation of trouble. Others saw it as a plea for understanding. Either way, it shifted the narrative. SHA CARRI was telling her story, on her terms. Coleman's silence. Coleman's response. Silence. For weeks, he refused to address the rumors, focusing instead on training videos, clocking sub 9.80 runs, and posting motivational quotes. But silence, in the era of constant noise, spoke louder than words. To some, it made him seem detached. To others, it painted him as the mature one, refusing to feed the fire. The gap between their approaches, SHA CARRI's openness, Coleman's reserve, symbolized the very tension tearing at their bond. The bigger picture. The Love in Peril story isn't just about SHA CARRI and Coleman. It's about the intersection of fame, love, and sport. Athletes are trained to handle pressure at the starting line, but no training prepares them for the weight of public scrutiny in relationships. SHA CARRI and Coleman's saga reveals the double standard, where women athletes are often framed as dramatic while men are focused, where love stories are celebrated until they falter, then weaponized against those involved. It also raises questions. Can two megastars sustain a relationship when their careers demand total sacrifice? When every glance is analyzed, every word dissected. Possible futures. As of now, no official split has been confirmed. The twist after the World Championships has left fans guessing. But three possible futures loom. The reconciliation arc, they weather the storm, learning to balance fame and love, emerging as an even stronger duo. The quiet goodbye, the relationship dissolves, both focusing on careers, leaving only whispers of what could have been. The rivalry twist, love turns into tension, fueling a storyline where former lovers become competitive rivals on the track. Whichever way it unfolds, one thing is certain, the world will be watching. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.